Hello. Welcome back to the Stash and Shaggy podcast. I'm the host, Stash. This is my co-host, Shaggy.
Hey.
Hey, how we doing?
Great.
Last week was decent. I went 2-1 in UFC. I missed the big underdog, but, you know, that's what happens when you take a shot at big underdogs. I went 2-4 in NHL. Could have been better. 2-0 in F1, though. So I hit the race winner. I hit the sprint race winner and the over in the drivers. And this week I got a little bit of March Madness sprinkled in and some baseball because baseball started this week. So let's go ahead and see how we can do at this. Pay attention a little bit more to baseball this year and see how we can go.
Yep. I watched a few games, a few highlights, got some info, did some watching. I'm ready to make some bets on some baseball.
I like it. No F1 this week, but that's all right. UFC's a little weaker side, I would say, on betting, but I do have a couple of things. Torres versus Dober. This is a pretty good fight, but I think Torres is a much more well-rounded fighter who has a better chin and better cardio, so I'm going to go with Torres over Dober at a -115, slight favorite. Raul Rosas Jr. is a big favorite over Morales, but I think you can get good value if you kind of take them either by submission or in round one, or maybe you can get submission in round one on certain cards. But if you want to just take the submission, it can kind of, help you. That'll probably be like -180, -190, but if you do submission in round one, I'm sure you can get it at like +200 or something like that. Then the last fight I like is Christian Rodriguez versus Costa. And this is actually a really good fight, but Miguel Costa's he's no joke. He's still a good fighter, but C-Rod's, I think, on a different level. And at -180, I still like it.
Like it.
That's my 3 bets for the UFC. For the
Are those for Saturday?
Yeah, UFC is almost always on Saturday.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes if it's in a different time zone, it could fall on like a Friday.
Or maybe noon or earlier, or maybe later.
Yeah, the times, you never know about that.
Yeah.
Golf right now, Scotty Scheffler shot an 8 down. I think he's in the lead currently.
Yeah, I'm sticking with him.
Yep, I got him to win also. But I also like Minwoo Lee to top 3. I think that's like +110 or +120 right now.
That's probably a good bet.
So I like that. And then, want to go to hockey?
Well, March Madness is playing right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you
want to do that first?
Yeah, you have any basketball?
Yep.
College?
Yep. Actually, my favorite bet of the week is the Gators versus Texas Tech -6.5. I think the Gators are on a different level. I don't think 6.5 is enough points. Texas Tech is good. They're big. They're physical, but Florida is more technical and skilled, and they can shoot 3-pointers and they're fast. Yeah, I like Florida -6.5. And then Alabama versus Duke. I actually like the underdog here. Alabama. That team is just ridiculous. I think they shot like, I can't remember the number of free throws. They broke some record. Last time they played, they shot a crazy number of 3-pointers, and it was just like, yeah, it was insane. But I know Duke's pretty good, but I like them to fall +220 for Alabama straight up. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take the upset.
Yeah.
But Florida versus Texas Tech -6.5, my favorite bet for sure.
All right. I like that.
You want to do baseball? Want to save hockey for last?
Yeah, we'll save hockey for last because hockey is the best.
All right. So we got Angels versus White Sox. This is our Saturday game. All these are going to be on Saturday that I picked. And Angels -160. I think the White Sox are no good. So we're going to go Angels -160 at that number. I like it. Baltimore looks like they are going to be like World Series contenders. They look really good. And you can get them at +105 versus the Blue Jays, which the Blue Jays are pretty good too. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I like Baltimore +105 here. And then Giants versus Reds. I like Reds at minus 125. I don't think the Giants are that good, and the Reds have some really solid talent on their team and some young guys that look pretty good too from what I saw on opening day. And then KC versus Cleveland. I like KC at minus 125. Once again, I just don't think Cleveland's that good, and KC is a pretty good team.
Yeah, I like that.
You like anything for baseball on Saturday?
No baseball yet. I enjoyed watching the highlights and
Still just gonna take it in.
taking the info.
Yep. That's probably
Should have
smart.
bet a few, Oshamatani.
Shohei Ohtani,
Yep.
home runs.
Home runs, and then a few other people.
Yeah, Adley Rushman
Let's
got
get
2
some,
for Baltimore.
Good things.
Someone else got 2 for the Brewers. I can't remember who it was. But it was good.
But what is also good is hockey.
Guess it is.
And I'm here to grant the fellow subscribers good bets for the NHL. You ready? I'm ready.
Let's do it.
If you have a few picks,
I
let
do
me
have a
know
few
what
picks.
you have.
Yeah, I got you.
I know. I think I won a few of our opposites last week, so we'll see what happens this week.
Yeah, I was 2 and 4, so I don't know exactly, but
Yeah, you had some good ones. Maybe.
yeah,
Time
it
a few.
happens. I got to do better this week, hopefully.
So there's starting with Saturday's games, the Sabres and Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Sabres have been up and down, we're going with the away team, the Sabres.
Me too. Got them at minus 105.
Good. Very good. The Islanders travel to the Lightning. The Lightning are taking this game, taking the home team.
That's probably the side.
Mm-hmm. Taking the under for the next game, the Blues and the Avalanche. That's what I'm going with, the under.
Okay.
We're going to go under 6.5 with that 6.5. Devils face the Wild. Both pretty good teams.
Yeah.
Going
Middle of the road, I would say.
probably going to go with the Wild on this team. And the over. Going with the Wild and the over, 5.5.
Okay.
5.5 over. Boom. Done. Money. Knights are probably going to destroy the Predators.
Yeah, I think they're like minus 270 or something.
Mm-hmm. Going with the Golden Knights. The Blue Jackets and the Senators. Going with the home team, the Senators, against the Blue Jackets.
Yep, I got Ottawa too.
Mm-hmm. That's the double check. Maple Leafs and the Kings. Probably a high-scoring game. I'll take the over 6.5.
I took over 5.5 is what I got it at.
Yeah. You can
You
alternate.
can move the line, yeah.
Put you at 5.5 for the key. Yep. And the Red Wings are going to be facing the Bruins.
Yeah, that's a game that y'all could actually win. Bruins suck also.
Whoa.
Y'all are in the same boat.
We're not in the same boat.
You're both terrible.
No. See, we're building an empire. We just need a few more forces.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all were getting back to how you used to be like in the 70s, Actually like a good solid team, Back to Hockey Town.
We're taking the Red Wings over the Bruins.
All right.
We're going to take Lucas Raymond for a goal.
I do like high scoring game there. Maybe a number.
I see it like 2 to 5, 2 to 4. Go Wings. Flames are going to be facing the Oilers.
Sure are.
Oilers going to be dominant on this game, taking the Oilers at home.
Took the Oilers at minus 150.
Minus 150. That's good. Good price. Rangers and the Sharks taking the over in this game. I think the Sharks will probably prevail, and I'll take the over against the Rangers. Stars and the Krakens. Probably a good game. Going to take the Stars with the points.
Yeah, I'll take the Stars straight up, no points. Minus 160 I felt like was a fair number. I'll just take that for a parlay piece.
Yeah, that's probably good. That's good. That's good. Good. Got a few games for Sunday. A few more than usual, looks like. The Canadians and the Panthers, taking the Panthers at home. They're playing right now, actually, and winning. So we'll stick with the winners. Sabres face the Capitals. The Capitals are the first team to gain 100 points, going to the playoffs, to set the playoffs. Alex Ovechkin is great.
Yeah. And the Sabres are going on a back-to-back because they have to play Saturday. Ovechkin doesn't. So why don't we just throw Ovechkin for a goal in there? He's only 6 away. He's got 10 games to score 6 goals to break the record.
Yep. No problem.
No problem.
Canucks and the Jets. Jets at home, going with the Jets against the Canucks.
That's the side.
Utah Hockey Club just got destroyed.
Yeah, they're not looking so hot. They're out there looking like the Red Wings.
They're going to be facing the Blackhawks Saturday.
Also doesn't look so hot.
They're coming. They're coming.
They are coming together a little
Going
bit.
with the over in this game, and we're going to take the Blackhawks. I'm going to go over 5.5. I don't know what the
Blackhawks are probably underdogs, I'm sure.
It may be close. The Senators and the Penguins, going with the Penguins this time instead of the Senators. Taking the Senators for Saturday and not the Senators for Sunday.
Sidney Crosby.
Yep, Crosby. We'll put him for 2 points. Crosby. And then we have the Islanders and the Hurricanes. The good old Canes, taking them at home. And then we got the Maple Leafs and the Ducks. This should be the banger. If you want to bet a same game parlay, boom, this is the game.
Okay.
Going with the over. I'm not going to pick a team. I see it being like 4-5, maybe overtime.
Okay.
Last but not least, we got the Sharks and the Kings, taking the Kings at home to finish it off. A few goals in there, a few overs in there, a few points in there. Mixed match, dibbity dab.
I like
Poof.
it.
Money.
I like it. I know we have 3 legs for our Dub Life parlay, and I will have to post our 4th leg in the comment section and pin it below. But I have the Gators minus 6.5.
Okay.
We have Chevy to win the NASCAR race this weekend.
Okay.
And then what do you like?
My lock for this week would probably be Lucas Raymond anytime goal for Saturday against the Bruins.
All right. And then when you go to bet that, check the comment below, and I'll pin it with the 4th one down there once we get that information.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
Match and make that money. Remember, just boogie.
Thank you. Come back next week.